Alright, so we're going to go over how to fix this with this machine here. It's a Rustbuster welder, and basically it's a zinc spray welder. And what it fixes, if you see here, we'll look at these little spots here. We have this kind of rust issue on here, so now we don't want to have to cut this whole section out and put this in. So a welder like this will save these types of panels. So the first thing I did was I sandblasted this with fine sand and then coarse sand to give us some bite, and then I sandblasted the other side as well where I could get to it. And then we're going to use this welder here. Basically how it works, it has two leads that come out, and it's two zinc wires, and then there's also an air nozzle. So when you pull the trigger, the air starts up first, so it's blowing, hooks up to your air compressor, it blows out, and then the two wires arc together and it blows the melting zinc onto the piece, and then it bites onto where you've done the sandblasting. Some other tools that we'll be using, we'll need our grinder to kind of neaten things up. We'll be using some foil tape. We got some wire cutters, and also a Dremel tool we'll use to straighten some things up. So the controls on the welder, they pretty much just stay how they're set, and we don't have to do any adjustment on it. It's just kind of the factory settings. And then also sometimes the welder can be a little finicky, so we might have to start and stop it several times to get it going, especially I haven't used it for a little while, so it tends to be that way at first. But that's the basics of how this is going to work. In the next video I'll have everything set, and then we'll run it. The welder's pretty loud, so you may not be able to hear a whole lot, so I won't be able to do a whole lot of talking. But basically we're going to be getting a coat on here first of it, and then we'll use some tape to back it up, and then we'll flip it over and spray the other side, and then we'll start trying to fill the holes in. And that's pretty much the process we'll be doing.